Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming my wash and go. Now it's been about 5 days since my last wash, so my hair is like really crusty. Here are the products that I use for my wash and go every single time, and I'll get into the details in just a second. So first, I have the EcoStyle Gold. It's $6.99 at Target. I think it's one of the most expensive EcoStyles that they have, but I love it. Next, I use the Honey Miracle Mask, $17.99, and it's quite the investment, but it's worth it. This is the blow dryer that I use. It's $38.99. I've had it for quite a while. I mean, it does the job. It's pretty powerful, and it works. Not too picky on hair dryers. And of course, we have the Natural Girl Holy Grail EcoStyle Krystal. Now we have the As I Am Long and Luxe Strengthening Shampoo. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. And last but not least, we have the Eden Bodyworks Coconut Shea Leave-In Conditioner, $7.79 at Target. And I use a good amount of this, so I go through it pretty frequently and have to restock pretty frequently. So let's get started. First, I'm going to take my hair out of this nasty bun. It is so dry and I needed this wash desperately. Look at it. It just looks so dry and it needs some help. So first, I'm just going to part my hair. The parts don't have to be perfect or anywhere near it. Just a part to begin with so you can section your hair so it doesn't get too tangled when washing. Just going to put that baby up. And we're just going to go ahead and get it wet. Now you want to use cold water, or if you can't stand completely cold water, like lukewarm, but never hot water. You do not need that unnecessary heat on your hair. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my shampoo and put about a quarter size into my hand. I'm going to begin massaging it into my hair at the roots first, because my hair gets really dirty at the roots, not more so at the ends. So I just go ahead and scrub that into the roots and just let the remainder fall into the ends of my hair. But the root is definitely my main focus. And I'm just finger raking it through. Never use a comb at this stage because my hair is still dry. So now I'm just going to speed it up because, well, I'm doing the same thing, just parting each section and washing. It's very important for me to get in my edges because when I'm in need of a wash, My hair usually ends up in a slick bun until I'm ready for wash day, so most of the gel accumulates like right up there in my edges, so I try to massage that shampoo in there pretty good because it's pretty dirty right there. So you're just gonna let that work through. Hair's all shampooed and clean, feeling good. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse it out. And I try to rinse in the same direction. Never try to put my hair in too many directions because that's how it gets tangled and it's just gonna cause a bigger mess when I try to condition. So now I'm gonna take my wonderful Honey Miracle Mask by Thank God It's Natural and my wide tooth comb. I use this as a deep conditioning treatment. Sometimes I alternate between others, but this right now is my favorite. So it's got kind of a nice thick but not too thick consistency, so I usually start off with not too much because it is so expensive. I try to use it sparingly, and also it makes my hair super soft, so not too much product is needed. So first you're just going to start raking it through. You don't need your comb yet. You just want to try to rake it through your hair. It doesn't have to run smoothly and perfectly through your hair. So now I'm just grabbing some more product because my hair needed a little bit more, but like I said, I try to use it sparingly, so I rather have to get more than have too much. Okay, so now I'm just really making sure that I'm working it through, getting it all throughout my hair because this is the key to my soft hair. And this is the key to a good detangle. Okay, so now that I've worked it through, I'm going to go ahead and part my hair yet again. And I'm going to begin to detangle with a wide tooth comb. So I take my comb and I start at the bottom and I work my way up. Now sometimes I don't always start at the bottom if I think that my hair can be ran through with the comb, but usually I have to start at the bottom, work my way through. That is technically the correct way to detangle curly hair. Sometimes it gets a bit frustrating, but I try my best to do it that way. It is really a tedious task. So I got just a little bit of shedding so far, which is okay. Not much, but we'll see how the rest of my hair detangles and see how much shedding I get. So we're just detangling, detangling, detangling. Every natural girl knows this process. It's not fun, but it's necessary. So now let's go ahead and speed this up because I'm just going to keep parting my hair and detangling it in sections. Now, back in my early stage of being natural, I definitely tried on multiple occasions to detangle my hair all at once without separating it into sections, and it was a complete fail and a waste of time because I eventually just had to go back and put my hair into sections because, I mean, natural hair, curly hair, it just works better that way. There's just so many different patterns, and every section of my hair is like a different curl pattern, so it's definitely best to do it in sections. You don't want too much breakage and you don't want to pull your hair, so I mean, just take that extra time. It'll be worth it. Okay, so now my comb is going through like butter. That is the best feeling when your hair is completely detangled. Your fingers running through, your comb's running through. Like, you just feel like you did something. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a grocery bag because, yes, I am that person. I do not buy shower caps. I feel like it's a waste of money. Just go ahead and use a grocery bag. I know you use a grocery bag for everything else, so why not on your hair? So I just go ahead and put my hair into a mock ponytail. I don't actually put the band on it. And I'm just trying to gather my hair to get it all under the grocery bag / shower cap. I was struggling a little bit at this point because I always struggle at this point. So you're just going to tuck your hair and you're going to do like a little head throwback in a second. Okay. And you're going to twist it. And then you're just going to tuck it underneath. And then I start just removing all of the air from underneath the cap because you want as much heat to be trapped in there because the heat is what makes it soft. And so I let this sit for 1 hour. No more, no less. Okay, so here is the amount of shedding I got from detangling my hair. This is a very, very small amount when you're talking about curly hair. So this is a good amount of shedding. It's normal, it's natural. Don't be freaked out even if you have a little bit more of it. you're just fine. So now I've let it sit for an hour, and I'm just going to go ahead and rinse it with cold water, or as close to cold as you can stand, because that helps keep the moisture in, that helps keep the softness. So like I said, I try to rinse it out in the same direction, never try to make my hair go too crazy, just rinse it out real good. So now I'm going to take my Eden Works leave-in conditioner. Don't be shy, like just go ahead and use it all up. You're going to need a lot. So I go ahead and work that through. Now after I rinsed out the deep conditioner, I no longer use a comb. I just finger rake my hair. Okay, so now that my leave-in conditioner is in, I just went ahead and I parted my hair again into a little bit of a smaller section, and I'm going to take the Eco Gold and just get a good amount on my fingers. Then I'm going to go through and I'm just going to rake it through my hair. Now at this stage, I don't need every strand of hair to be gelled. The beauty of a wash and go is that it has imperfections. You don't want your hair to be completely defined and stiff looking, so this is why I use the Eco Gold, because the Eco Krystal, it has a much stronger hold and it offers a lot more definition. And the Eco Gold, it has more of a looser definition. It doesn't give you that strong gel cast at the end that makes your hair stiff and not move too well, which is very important to my wash and go. To not have stiff hair, hair that moves, hair that flows. So we're just raking that through in small sections, getting some good definition, but not looking for perfect definition. So now we're going to take our Eco Krystal, and like I said, it offers a very strict definition, I would like to say. So we're going to take just a little bit on the fingertips, just a little bit. And what I do is I just put it at the ends only at the ends, because that's where I want the most definition. When my hair is in a big fro after my wash and go, I always want my ends to look really defined, the ends of my curls to just look poppin'. As for the rest of my hair, I wanted to have a good amount of fluff and bounce and frizz. Okay, so my hair is done, and at this point it was 3 a.m. and I was ready to go to sleep. So when I woke up the next morning, my hair was completely dry. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take my hair dryer, and I'm going to attach the little piece. I don't really know what it's called, but go ahead and attach that piece. It came with the hair dryer along with a comb piece. And I turn the heat on high, but I put the power on low. Now, I go ahead and I pull my hair and I only do the roots. This straightens out the roots. I have tried many other methods of stretching my hair with bands, with all types of things, and it just doesn't compare to this method. However, I understand that a lot of people don't like to use heat. This is just what works for me. It gives me a lot of movement. It gives me a lot of stretch. I love it. So now I go ahead and take my coconut milk. Now this is just coconut oil by Organix. You don't have to include this step, but for me, It helps take away that gel cast so your hair isn't hard. It brings back the softness. Because sometimes when you use gel, it just makes your hair super hard and not cute. So I just go ahead and massage that throughout all of my hair. And also my hair starts to get a little frizzy just from being worked through, which I love. I love frizz, nothing to be afraid of at all. The more frizz, the better actually. And so now I just put my hands through and I just kind of pull at the roots just to give it just a little bit more oomph, you know? Yes, my hair is bouncing, it is flowing, frizz, but still definition. That's what we like to see, ladies. So there you have it, folks. That is my highly requested wash and go. Hopefully you guys learned a few things and you go ahead and try some of those products because they are amazing and they work wonders. So go ahead in the comments below and tell me what else you want to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram so you can see what goes on in my crazy daily life.